Introducing the Vita Beta project. Over the years, I have developed a lot of little games, but only 3 of them, I feel, are suitable to play on the Vita. I have made them into little betas that you can get right now and check out for yourself. And the idea I have had is to start a Patreon to fund the completion of one game that you get to vote on. There will be 6 weeks where we will put up a poll and see which one is the overall community favourite, and then I will get to work and complete the game. So without further ado, here are the 4 games that I have in store for you. First up, we have Cartoon Combat Flying Circus. This is an idea that's been around for 20 years now and even saw development as an animated movie at one stage. Upon the shoulders of this history, this little prototype puts you in the shoes of a budding biplane flying wannabe Green Ace struggling against the Red forces. While most of the game is played as a real-time aerial combat, the other half of the game is focused around tracking down where the enemy base is on the map and selecting missions you want to fly while defending your own lines. I intend to have missions generated based off the situations that arise organically, so these will be generated using a random system, meaning that no mission will quite be the same. On top of this, there will be a story running through the whole campaign. I expect that I would have this game completed within a year, and this is by far the easiest one of the lot to complete. The second little prototype is a game that's a love letter from me to the likes of Monkey Island, Assassin's Creed, and good old-fashioned pirate metal bands like Ailstorm. Black Sail's Curse of the Deep. Step into the shoes of a down-and-out pirate that's been cursed as a ghost pirate. You'll have to unlock the secrets of the curse and work towards breaking it, whilst also trying to become the richest pirate on the seas. The little beta that I've made is a quick combat demo, where you'll get to play through the tutorial and battle against increasingly difficult waves of enemy ships in a game that combines the gameplay of Assassin's Creed Pirates for the mobile and the looks of Monkey Island 3. Now I'll also add that I've a stretch goal of including a side-scrolling section for when the player goes ashore, but that's a very stretch goal. This game will most likely be completed within a year. Third up, we have a game inspired by Night Terrors. Road of Mailhem puts you in the shoes of a young runner trapped in a post-apocalyptic world where zombies have taken over and people are reduced to living in fortified strongholds, and the only way to get essential supplies between these locations is through parkour runners who brave the dangers of the outside world to deliver the essentials. Naturally, there was only one visual style appropriate for a game like this, and that's the look of the PlayStation 1. This little beta gives you 3 different locations and only one run between them, but you get to do it in both directions. I'd hope to develop an expansive map filled with towns that each have their own attitude towards the player based off how you help them, as well as a game story where the player will have to discover who the renegades were who destroyed their township. This game should be completed well within a year. Finally, our little bonus game. Chasing Dawn is a rough prototype that I developed with a good friend of mine, Hypatia. It's in the style of ye olde Game Boy games, with only 4 colours to work with and a bleak, grim outlook. We were able to assemble a basic side-scrolling game that was intended to be similar to a Metroidvania, except with a linear story and a branching path structure. Unfortunately, we both began suffering health issues that meant we weren't able to continue development, as I felt it couldn't be completed as easily. So, if this one were to go ahead, I'd need a lot of assistance in the form of community members helping out, or the necessary funds to hire people to assist me. This assistance would be in the form of making 2D art and levels, as these are both things that I am not adept in. But this game has a soft spot in both of our hearts. So what are you waiting for? Grab the prototypes, they're out there for free, give them a whirl, check out the wireframes if you want, everything is there. And if you feel it's worth your time, I would really value if you jumped on Patreon. I've set the bar low. This isn't about making money. This is about making a game, getting it over the finish line for those of us who love the PlayStation Vita. But most of all, keep cool, keep having fun, and I look to see you as this progresses.